Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we are taking a look at another incremental game. This is not an idle game though, this is incremental. It's called Orb of Creation. I was recommended this game by my brother and it is so good. I loved it. I played it the whole day yesterday. So this is the one-day progress. I won't speak that much about the game mechanics here, just overview of what's different about this game in comparison with other games, because there are a lot of things that you have to unlock yourself. So as you progress through the game, the more and more things will be unlocked. You will start with the really basic. Let's go. I'll show you the start. Alright, there we go. You start like this. You have nothing to do but click this button, and as you add more and more features, more will become available for you. And guys, the process of growing in this game is really fantastic. I really felt that feeling of accomplishment, you know, when you kinda get through the game. So you discover the spell, bam, then you add the spell to the casting. It requires full energy. Let's go, boom. So we start getting new resources here that you can use to level something else up, and so on and so on. Really fun. So there are a lot of resources in this game. You start with basic mana and knowledge, and as you progress, you will get more and more stuff. There we go. We click on Wizardry, and we unlock the even another tab over here in the spellbook that will kind of increase our mana capacity. And when we will get this one, we will get even more things. Moreover, like, you can play this game on the phone as well. This is a PC game. I think it's on Steam as well. I'm not sure. I'm playing this on the itch.io, so I'm playing it from the browser. It works really well. Developer also said that there will be a APK for Android version, so it will be coming to the mobile. And since let me do it full screen again. Since here you save using the you know, the manual things, the text save file, you can always export it to any other device. So you can play it right now. If you like it, you can keep playing on another you know, platform. So you can move from the browser to the Android. I think I was wrong about the Steam, so I'm not really sure about that. I played it on the browser, let's put it like that. So you can play it on any device, to be honest, right now. On the phone, I tried playing it on the browser. It works kinda, but there is an issue. When you click on something like gather knowledge, bam, you will have this information screen on the left. This one will be here, and you won't be able to see some part of the user interface. So in order to get there, to play on the browser on the phone, you will have to kind of know what's doing what. So you won't need to read that stuff, let's put it like this. So you know, you gotta know what you're doing. Moreover, since those spells at the bottom can be used by pressing the button on the keyboard, it will be more comfortable for you to play it on the PC with the keyboard, because you can use the mouse for some actions and the keyboard for other actions, and all together it will be more efficient, guys. So yeah, that's the basics. So that's how you start. I won't show you the first progression because it's pretty simple, and I don't want to ruin your, you know, feeling of enjoyment as you unlock more things. It was really fantastic. Let's move on to my account. There is 1 day, no, not here. There is 1 day old. There we go. So we unlocked. So each of those things on the left is a resource of its own. Some have different special things, like for example, this thaumaturgy thing will increase the mana capacity. Energy here will use up itself. It's at a loss, so you can't store it. It will disappear after some time. And you can generate resources passively as well when you get to the specific point of the game. So yeah, a lot of different things. Some things have to be crafted, like the ones at the bottom, and so on. So basically the mechanics of this game is pretty cool. The core concept though, that you use up the spells, you can create different layout of the different spells. That's the list of the spells that you have. And in order to create the spells, you gotta use a discover. Here you combine different elements that you can unlock and then combine spells out of those. The list of the spells at the moment is pretty vast already. Some of those I never use, some of those are really good. Moreover, for each spell you can give additional augmentation that will kind of change the spell's effect by increasing the cost, lowering the cost, increasing the time. Some of those are always good, like for example this efficient one. It will make it faster casting and lower cost, so it's always good to have this one. And that kind of increases the spell cost. Most of the spells cost mana, but some of those also drain other resources. So the resource pool should be leveled up by itself. So you should balance things out, and throughout the game you will kind of change the layouts here. So for example, for the beginning of the game you'll be working on the knowledge and on the thaumaturgy a lot. After some point you will stop producing like thaumaturgy and knowledge will be done automatically, and you will focus on the skill and on the wood production. At some point you won't need to do that much, and you will focus on other resources. And as you progress you get additional purchases that kind of buff your spell's passive income. That will make things so much easier for you, so you won't really need to do it by yourself, you know, you won't have to click it, you will get automatic resource gain, and that is always a nice thing because that helps you to, you know, not be busy with micromanagement here. So I think in the long run, as you play the game, you will have to go to more idle passive way of playing the game, because early on this is very manual thing. So you gotta time the spells correctly, you gotta press everything when you have to press it and get all those spells. So yeah, right now I'm pressing the spells with my fingers, so we are actually doing the spells and gaining resources. When the resource, like there are resource limits here, so you can get more than that. When you get more than that, the extras will disappear. As you can see here, it will go negative and it will go back to the maximum amount. So you can go overdraft on the resources, let's put it like that, but after some time it will go back, and you won't have anything to do about that. So that's a necessary thing. So basically you have different tabs, you have different resources. Some resources are more used in some areas, some in others. For example, this world tab basically uses mostly space resource, and you know, it's pretty cool. Like you have, if you want to focus on some specific area, you need some specific resources. For example, for this alchemy, you can create potions that kind of buff you in the short term. Here you need specific resources as well, basically the water and the control thingy. And I'm not sure that that's everything that we have in the game. I think we will gradually unlock more things, because I see that there are areas for more tabs on the left, and I'm eager to see what will be there. But for now, I think I won't go that far with this video, because otherwise, if I'll start telling you about the game mechanics more, it will spoil the game, and I don't want that. I just will tell you guys I recommend you to do this. Moreover, as you progress, you will be able to use more spells, and you really want to change those layouts from time to time. There are different builds for some specific resources that you can do. There are different tactics how you can progress. So you can progress it slowly and safely. You can go overdraft, so you can use up augmentations that will make your spells extremely powerful. You use them once in like 5 minutes, get insane amount of resources. Use that for the upgrades that will improve your resource production or storage or something. And then you wait until that stuff will recover, or you can go with the fast spells that kind of benefit in the short-term progression. So yeah, I just really wanted to figure out if this game is good or not, and oh my god, it is really good. It's like one of the best incremental games that I've played before. The sad thing that it's not idle, it wasn't idle at that moment. Maybe over time it will be, because there are some things that kind of lead me towards that, like the passive income we have here. The limits are harder to fully, you know, fully fill up. So, you know, I think in a week of playing, maybe it will be more idle. I don't know. The people on Reddit said that it's not idle at all, and they like that this is an incremental game that is not idle. So yeah, there are a lot of upgrade layers over here. So you can upgrade your mana pool, you can upgrade your mana gain, you can upgrade the amount of resource gain, you can upgrade each resource, you can get new spells, and the spells can be upgraded as well. And upgrading the spells kinda gives them even more resources that you can get with the exact spell and so on. So overall, guys, I don't really know how deep the game is, because I haven't played it for that long. The spells are upgraded by themselves by being used, so that will increase their mastery. You can upgrade them manually, that increase their gain as well. So overall, like whatever you do in this game, it kind of gives you the benefits. We have this thing available. So now we have double casting rating. I don't know what's that, that's a new feature. So as you progress, you will unlock more and more features, and that's I really like that about idle games. and incremental games, where you have to start from really small thingy, and as the time goes you will get more and more complex game mechanics available for you. For example, to show you how the builds work, right now we will go and do some crafting for us. Let's use this one up, and we have 5 spells available right now. This is Expand Magic that will give us Thaumaturgy, we don't need it for that one. We have Empowered Smithery that will increase the amount of stuff created. I want to create some Wizard Wood this time, and in order to get the Wizard Wood we will need energy. In order to get energy we need to get some energy, basically, that's being used up from mana with the proper spells. So we'll go into our loadout and find something that will allow us to do that energy. So we'll remove Expand Magic from one of our spells, bam, and we will put something that will give us energy. I prefer to use Static Field for that. That will give us 1.1k energy per, per cast, and it will last for 110 seconds. That's good enough for me. That will be good enough for our casting. And let's go. We're going to the workshop, crafting over here, and we use up the Static Field, bam. We got the active spell over there, then we got the crafting one. Then we press different buttons, different spell that will give us energy. As you can see on the left, we're getting more of that. We will have 5 multiplier of buying, so we won't buy a single one. And there we go, we started crafting the wizard wood, because as we get to the higher crafting multiplier, the more stuff we will get for one crafting. Moreover, as we are here, we might want to create some paper over here. Come on, can we make... Oh, we're out of time for our Empowered Smithery. So now, when this cycle is gone, we have to wait for the cooldown of Empowered Smithery to go for another one, because right now we have 4.1 multiplier, and before that, while we used this spell, it was 6 something. So we got way more resources for the stuff that we used up for the crafting. We also can go into the casting page and empower our Empowered Smithery, upgrade it. So now, like right now, where is it? There is a 1.4% skill gain and 200% crafting power. We upgrade the spell and it's 276, and it's 375, 482 crafting power. So we will get crazy buff that will help us to get even more crafting power from what we're doing. So upgrading the spells also helps quite a lot for your progression, guys. So yeah, you can play it actively and you can play it more or less passively, depending on what do you want and how do you want to play it, and all of those options are really good and you can still progress. So yeah, the game is built in a way that you can use different options to reach the same goal. That's really unexpected, because usually in incremental games there is only one path that you take, so that's the only one right one and everything else is wrong and inefficient. Here probably some of the paths will be more or less efficient, but there are many ways how you can achieve something. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you play the game, and I think I will kind of make this series of the videos about the game, how I progress, because I don't know, if I'll start from this point, you guys will be lost. Like the new players who don't know anything about incremental games will be like, what the hell is happening? But maybe I won't, depends on how it will go. But for now, I just want you guys to recommend to play it. This is a fun game, I really enjoyed it, a lot of numbers all around. Numbers are rising to thousands and then millions and so on, so it's not small scale game. And it's only been like 5 hours. I haven't played it more than that, I'm pretty sure about that. It was yesterday, I played it for a little bit and had a lot of fun. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments if you played this game or not, and what do you think about this game. Do you want more reviews on incremental and idle games, or... yeah, you won't. But for what games? If you can suggest more games to me, I'd be really grateful for you guys. Also, while going to the comments, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos. Check the pinned comment and the video description for the links. We have more guides and more reviews out there for different types of games, and check the pinned comment and the video description for the links. We have Discord link over there where we can discuss different types of games. You can subscribe to my main channel over there for AFK and other mobile gaming videos, and you can find other game reviews and incremental and idle games reviews over there, and guides and everything, so you will find something useful there for sure. That's about it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Stand Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.